Welcome, Taurus. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today's reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a love reading for end of November to the end of the year. And I'm going to use the Delusional Tarot today with the After Tarot is clarifying what is needed. And keep in mind, this is collective. Take what resonates. Get started here. Hope you all are doing fantastic. What do our Tauruses need to know? Almost said tarot. Okay. Current situation. The Tower. Something's changing. Past influence. Four of Cups. Present influence. Two of Cups. Negative. Two of Pentacles, positive. Page of Swords. What you don't see. Ace of Cups. What to look for. Hierophant. Unexpected. Magician, challenge, Two of Swords, future influence, Knight of Swords, outcome, Nine of Wands, and where does this lead? The Devil, Death, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. I think your beliefs might be changing here, and I think that's what the Tower is. Something changes the way you're looking at something, feeling about something. The High Priestess is about our inner knowing, understanding those, feelings that we get that we say, I'm pretty sure, or, you know, may not be clear to everyone, or it may not even be 100% clear to you, or you don't want to admit it, but you know it. Yeah, I'm sure Taurus don't want to hear that. But it is. I mean, it's okay, right? It is what it is. The High Priestess is our higher self in some cases, but more importantly, it comes from us. And sometimes we understand our feelings, but we may not speak them because we can't prove them, right? Or we understand our feelings or feel them, but we don't acknowledge them because it's not the right thing, or whatever, doesn't fit in my wheelhouse right now, so I can't feel this way, I can't do that. So it's kind of like that kind of energy. So the Tower is, I feel like that's the change. I think you're seeing that maybe there's something more to a situation, and you're like, well, I see this differently. The Four of Cups, you had some kind of hopes and dreams of something that's changed. There's something here that sparked you say, no, that's not really what I want. And I feel like it's, again, that kind of thing that you don't admit to everybody, and don't even maybe admit to yourself. But that's starting to change. I feel like there's somebody that's changing for the Two of Cups. There's somebody in your life that you're like, yeah, this is kind of what I want. This relationship, this thing. And I think that's all of those energies combined is that Tower, and is making you go, well, maybe I need to make some changes. I'm going to clarify the Two of Cups. Is there anything you can tell me about the Two of Cups in present influence? Something that's disappointed you, maybe in the past with the Five of Cups, but again, that's past because this is also the After Tarot. The Six of Pentacles is about maybe realizing that there was not an equal give and take. Either way, I'm not going to say. And but this is someone that you really is a dream. Nine of Cups. This is someone that you really care about and that's important to your life, or that you really want anyway, desire. Could be Two of Pentacles is in your negative. Here's the thing. The negative part of the Two of Pentacles is not being able to, feeling like you can't fit all of the energy things in. Like I'm trying to keep a balance here in my life. How does this fit? And I feel like that's the issue up here as well. Like, okay, I've got work, I've got kids, I've got family, I've got this, I've got that, but how do I fit this in? And how do I balance this situation? And you're not doing that. That's the negative part of the Two of Pentacles. It's not that you can't. You can't see how. And also it could be too that you are soul focused right now on something, and that I think you realize with this Tower that needs to change up a little bit. How do I do that? Balance my life. The Page of Swords is in your positive energy. And I feel like that's just, you're doing the work. You know exactly what you need to do. The Page of Swords is the energy of the Page of Swords. Usually, okay, I'll explain it this way. As a young person that says, this is what I want, and learns from it until they get it right. But they don't start small. So for instance, it's not like I'm going to learn how to wield a sword. I'm going to start with the littlest sword because I'm young. No, I want to eventually use that sword. That's the sword I'm going to work with. So sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad, right? Because sometimes you do need to work your way up to something, but it shows the tenacity. And that's what you have, that's a strength, that you can do this. It's just sticking to it until you get it. And that's the positive piece. So that's a good energy. What you don't see is Ace of Cups. There is something very new and loving that you're not realizing. I'll clarify this Ace of Cups. This could be a person, or this could be you, and you're not identifying it yet. So a new relationship. I feel like it's a new relationship, or the change, so it feels new. Or it's someone, specifically someone. Tell me about this Three of Cups, or this Ace of Cups. The Tower, Four of Wands, Seven of Wands. There is someone. So the Tower is, things changed. Things kind of were leveled. And the Four of Wands is kind of this celebration, like, okay, this is done and over. Now I'm celebrating. But this is someone who'll stand up for you no matter what. That's what I feel like this is. The Seven of Wands. I feel like this person celebrates you quite frequently. And I feel like even though something maybe came to an end, they're celebrating you. They do regularly. And they will stand up for you. But too, so I feel like that's what it could be. Also with Two Wands here, it could definitely be a fire sign. But that's not a given. That could be just someone that has a lot of passion and energy and excitement. The Hierophant is what to look for. I feel like there needs to be some kind of commitment here. And it doesn't, I'm not saying you have to say, oh, like this is the commitment, but commitment to yourself. You know, if you really want something, you've got to commit to that and understand it. You know, like, okay, this is what I do. I really do want this. Now, how do I get there? And how do I commit to making it happen? And I feel like that's the energy to look for. It's not saying you have to commit to the relationship right away or anything like that. It's commit to what you want, what you really want, what's important to you, and understand that, and then move forward as you need to. The Magician is in the unexpected. I feel like this energy comes from, I feel like, okay, I want to make sure on this, because the Magician I see in two different ways. Magician can be, being able to achieve anything because you have all the tools to do so. And that may be exactly what happens here. You unexpectedly realize that you have everything you need to do whatever it is you want to do. However, it also can be about deception. The magician is a sleight of hand expert. They are really good at focusing you on one thing and not something else. So tell me about this magician, please. No. World, Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. I think that there's been something where you have reached a goal and you have been recognized, you've been celebrated, or you've celebrated, but more importantly, recognized. You have been. That's already happened, which led you to a more understanding of yourself. King of Pentacles. That's a earth sign energy. It's definitely about being grounded and being, but I feel like it's also been a level up. So this doesn't have to be male. It's a level up where you're like, okay, I've reached my goals. I've done the work. I've reached that goal. I've been recognized for that goal. I'm in a good place. I'm in a really good place. And that is, so you do, like, it's a recognition that you have everything you need. So now how to move forward, right? So the challenge is the Two of Swords. It's up to you. And you're going to be the one that needs to make a decision on how to move forward or not. It's almost like it's this other person's there for you regardless. So it's going to be up to you to say, okay, yeah, I want to do this, or no, I don't want to do this. It's up to you. And that's going to be hard in itself. The Knight of Swords is in your future influence. I feel like this is the energy. Something's coming in quickly. It also will feel a little bit hard. So the outcome is the Nine of Wands. So when this Knight of Swords energy comes in, I'll clarify the Knight of Swords. You're going to feel a little bit like, oh my God, can I really do this? Tell me about this Knight of Swords. What is this energy that's coming in quickly? These are really pretty cards. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of just abrupt. Six of Swords, reaching your goal. Six of Pentacles again. And the Star, reaching your dreams. I feel like, you've gotten to a good place with the Six of Swords. And then the Six of Pentacles, which again, these are both mini completions here. So you've also come to some kind of understanding of give and take here. And then also at a point where you are at where you can give. This also says you can give. And the Star is going after your dreams. So I feel like this is more your energy, going after your dreams and what you really wish for. The Nine of Wands is all about, okay, this is kind of hard. Can I really do this? So there'll be that point where you'll be wondering, like, okay, this is hard work. It is taking a lot of energy, but I think it's superficial. In other words, it's taking a lot out of you because you're trying to make that decision more than anything. The Devil is where this leads. So this could be someone that you kind of get stuck on once in a while, Devil energy. And I feel like that is going to play a part. However, with the Death card after that, things will transform. And in a good transformation. So even though the Devil can be quite a little bit on the negative side because it can be someone you're just addicted to, that changes to more, that relationship transforms. And it transforms into something where you realize what this person gives to you that does make you a better person, or at least teaches you lessons or makes you feel better about yourself. There's something here with that, with the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the Devil. What about the Devil? Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. I think this is the healing that's already been done. That the Two of Pentacles, you'll know exactly what to focus on, and that's the Devil part of this, because you're going to be focused on it with the Two of Pentacles. So there will be a focus on this person. The Death card, again, I feel like this relationship transforms into something much more than just an addiction. The transformation is realizing that there's the Three of Pentacles to me is about collaboration. And when you put it into a love reading, it's about being around people that aren't necessarily the same skill set, but they together can make something really wonderful. And to me, that's like, okay, that's pretty cool. So the Death card here, let's clarify it. Two of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the Chariot. Yes. The plan's moving forward. You've made a plan. Yes. I'm going to move forward with this situation, this relationship. And then the two of Wands is the plan, the 10 of Cups is the relationship, the Chariot's getting there. And I feel like you do. That's the transformation. Everything that you've done with this is you and this situation becoming better and developing. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like that's the overall energy of, okay, this was the right decision because this person can make me feel better, can make me a better person. I can learn things from this. Together we can do X, Y, Z. So I feel like there's some really good energy here. What is the advice for our Taurus here? Five of Swords. Fight for what you want. The Five of Swords is about fighting. It can be about fighting unfairly. I would say fight fairly, but if it's something you want, don't walk away from it, because I feel like the Five of Swords can also say walk away. I don't think that's what this is. There's too much good energy involved here, where I feel like you may want to walk away because it might take a little bit of work and you're not sure. And if it's worth it, it's worth the work. It's worth the fight. And that's really kind of up to you, right? So 3 cards for our Taurus, just for general. 5 of Wands, Justice, and 10 of Pentacles. Look, if there was some kind of conflict, the 5 of Wands, there will be some action righting this conflict, making things okay. That the conflict was a conflict, and that's all it was. And this is the balance of that. And then it goes to the 10 of Pentacles, which I feel like in the long run, you will reach 10 of Pentacles status, where you're around someone who definitely uplifts you, makes you feel better. 10 of Pentacles is very stable. And I think that's the key here, is the stability involved. And there you have it, Taurus. There is your love reading for the end of the year, basically, through the end of the year. So take care. Have a beautiful day.